Hey, what's up everyone? John here from TestPrepInsight.com, and today I'm going to be running down our list of the best CPA review courses on the market. Over the last year or so, we've had the chance to test out a couple new CPA courses since our last best list video, and a couple companies have actually also revamped their materials. So today I'm going to cover our most current ultimate guide to the best CPA prep courses out there, and maybe help you out in making a decision on which one is right for you. So if you're ready, let's get to it. Okay, let me just start by saying that since I'll just be covering the high points today, if you find you need more detail at any point during this video, we also have a full written guide on our website that has way more detail. The quickest way to find that is probably just to Google Test Prep Insight Best CPA Review Courses. Alright, I don't want to make one of those videos that starts at the end and counts down to number one. I want to get straight to our pick for the best overall CPA course. And for us, Becker is and remains the number one overall course in the CPA review space. And I know there's going to be people out there that are going to complain about how it's so expensive. And I hear you. I know Becker is on the pricier end of the spectrum, but it's flat out the best CPA review course we've reviewed. And it's not even close. For me, it all starts at the top with their curriculum. For one, they give you more study material than any other provider. I'm talking 90 plus hours of live classwork, over 750 on-demand video lessons, close to 10,000 practice problems, and some top-notch prep books and simulated exams. But it's not even just about the quantity of material, it's also about the quality. Their practice problems are about the most realistic we reviewed, and I love how their video lessons are structured. The video lessons use their prep books as the basis of the video and will generally speaking guide you through the text. They show you where to highlight key points, and the moderator often stops to repeat essential material. By structuring their videos this way, all of their content is efficiently integrated. You're not left with video lessons that cover separate material and in a different order than your prep books. It's all streamlined under one consistent teaching framework. And the other highlight that I'd like to call out is that for each section of the exam, you get 3 full-length practice tests with never-before-seen questions. That might not sound like anything special, but trust me, this is a huge advantage. You'll never run up against old, recycled questions that you've seen before like you do with some other CPA prep companies. And for a lot of candidates, the best way of getting ready for an exam section is simply taking multiple practice tests and reviewing your results. No other company gives you this type of advantage with 3 full mock exams per section. Bottom line, I could talk all day about the highlights of the Becker course, but just note that they're by far and away the best CPA review course out there. There's a reason everyone knows their name and uses them. And again, I know Becker's expensive, and that is the one knock on them. But honestly, you can almost always find their course on sale. I usually see it discounted by $800 all the way up to $1,400 off, so if you do decide to go the Becker route, make sure to snag a coupon code if there's a sale on before buying. In fact, as I do with all our videos, I'll do my best to keep that description below updated with the most current discount and promo codes out there, so make sure to check out that text below the video screen. You might be able to knock $1,000 off this course if it ends up being the right fit for you. Okay, the second course up on our list is Gleim. And I really like the Gleim package for a few reasons, but perhaps more than anything for its value. Gleim is one of those types of packages that offers a ton of bang for your buck, but without sacrificing quality. Their standard prep package costs around $2,000, which is about $1,000 cheaper than Becker, and even at that, it can still frequently be found on sale for 10% or more off. So if you're a bargain hunter, it's a great option. And like I said, they don't skip on the quality of their review course. In my opinion, there's a few highlights here. The first is their bite-sized video lessons. Gleim uses these super helpful videos that break down all the essential content. They're short, easy to digest, and have great production value. They cover the most important material quickly before diving into helpful example problems to demonstrate the concepts being taught. They're not nearly as deep as Becker's video lectures, but I was a fan. And the other standout feature of the Gleim course is their prep books. You get a book for each section of the exam, and they're this really succinct outline-style text, which I think is great. They're easy to read, much of the material is in bullet point format, and there's a bunch of visuals. They're some of the best CPA books I've reviewed for sure. And if you want to see some examples of what I'm talking about with these books, make sure to check out that written guide that I mentioned. There's a bunch of sample shots in there. I'll have that linked down below for you. And the last thing I'll note with Gleim is that they're an industry leader when it comes to task-based simulations. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, simulations are a type of problem tested on the CPA exam and actually now make up 50% of the test, so they're a critical component. Gleim offers 1,300 of these task-based simulations to practice on, and they are very good. So we also give them big brownie points for that. All right, last up on our best list and taking our number 3 spot is Surgeant. But real quick, before I dive into that, if I could quickly ask you to subscribe to our channel, hit that thumbs up button, and drop us a quick comment below, that'd really be appreciated. We go to great lengths to bring you all this detailed, honest, and helpful content totally free, so that engagement keeps us going, and it would really mean a lot. All right, back to Surgeant. And they make our list for one big reason: efficiency. If you're pressed for time and don't really have large chunks to dedicate to studying for the CPA, Surgeant is a great option. They employ some really smart, adaptive software in their program that optimizes your study plan. Honestly, most companies do this to some extent at this point, but none are as powerful or go as deep as Surgeant's. Basically, Surgeant's AI-driven software analyzes your performance on an initial assessment and ongoing performance to create a personalized study plan that focuses on the areas where you'll get the most lift in the least time. In other words, if you're looking for the path of least resistance to a 75 on each section of the exam, Surgeant is likely going to get you there the quickest. Now, I wasn't crazy about the video lessons and found them to be a little on the dry side, but other than that, this is an all-around solid course. In terms of substantive highlights, I think the best feature of their program is their practice problem explanations. If we're being honest, reviewing the practice problems you miss, and even the ones you get right, is where the real learning takes place, and Surgeant's are really darn good. They're incredibly detailed and thoroughly break down each answer choice. Plus, a lot of them even have hyperlinks over to relevant IRC code sections and regs for a deeper understanding. Bottom line, their practice material and explanations are near best in class. Alright, so that does it for the detail on our top 3 CPA review courses. And if you were wondering if there were any runner-ups here, I would like to give a shout out to Roger CPA. Their video lessons are killer and we absolutely love them, but they just don't quite make our best list when looking at the course as a whole. And before I dive into my final thoughts and forget, I should just mention that since you're studying for the CPA, we give away a free prep course every single month to one lucky person. It's super simple to enter. Everyone is eligible. I'll put all the details down below in the description. It'll take you less than 10 seconds, and hey, you never know, you could win a totally free CPA review course. Okay, so after thoroughly testing out every major CPA review provider on the market, I think it really boils down to 3 main options. And which one to go with depends on your situation. If you're simply looking for the best overall CPA review course and your best shot at passing all 4 sections on the first try, that's Becker. Their course is just so much more comprehensive and well-designed than the others. Honestly, it's the safe pick. And yes, it is more expensive than the others out there, but again, make sure to check for discounts on the Becker course. You can almost always find it for around $1,000 off. I'll have those down below. And even with the discounted price, if Becker is still out of your budget, then I would go with Gleim. They offer some of the best bang for your buck value in the industry with a solid all-around prep package that costs under $2,000. Or lastly, if you're a super busy working professional or have a chaotic family life and just can't spare a ton of time to studying, I do like Surgeant as the most efficient option on the market. They're a great way to get to a 75 quickly if timing constraints are a big deal for you. Anyway, that's all I have for you. I hope this video has been helpful and you learned a little something. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and dropping us a comment below. That'd really be appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the CPA exam, or again, see that full detailed written guide that I talked about earlier in this video, make sure to jump over to our website, testprepinsight.com, where we have a ton of great content. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and we'll see you in the next one.